11 months ago, this business got almost no traffic from Google. Today, about 1,000 people a day land on their website and not one of those visits is paid for. That is $2.8 million in revenue from organic search alone, built on a fully automated SEO system powered by Claude CoWork. In this video, I am going to give you the full breakdown of the exact 5 steps we took to generate those results. If you want the complete prompt stack so you can run this exact system yourself, drop the word blueprint in the comments and I will send it to you for free. Alright, let's get into it. Quick intro if we haven't met. My name is Sarvesh Srivastava and I'm the author of Modern SEO Unfiltered, an Amazon #1 bestseller. I've been doing SEO for over 14 years. Favicon recently ranked me the #1 SEO globally. I've given a TED Talk on SEO. I've been featured in Forbes. At Alventra Marketing, we help local businesses go from zero in organic search revenue to multi-million-dollar SEO operations. If you want results like that for your business, the link to book a call with us is in the description. Alright, back to the automation. Step 1. Building the brain. Before we touched a single page, we spent the first session doing nothing but loading context into Claude CoWork. Here's why that matters. The reason most business owners get garbage out of AI is that they treat it like a search engine. They type, "What would you do for a local business?" and they get advice that would apply equally to a garage in Texas and a dentist in Ohio, which means it applies to neither. That is not the software's fault. That is the equivalent of switching on your GPS, refusing to type in a destination, and then getting annoyed that it did not drive you anywhere. So the first prompt we run is a long one. Your primary service, every secondary service, the market you operate in, every service area, the keywords you want to rank for, your current Google business profile numbers, your top competitors, and what you have already tried that did not work. Filling that in properly takes 5 to 10 minutes and almost everybody rushes it. Don't. Do it on a Sunday when the phone isn't ringing, because what you are actually building is a brain, and every single output for the rest of the campaign comes out of it. After that prompt, Claude stops being a general SEO and starts being your in-house SEO consultant. Step 2. Google business profile before the website. For a local business, 70 to 80% of your calls and leads come from your Google business profile, not your website, your profile. So that is where we start, and it is where you should start too. The single highest leverage thing inside it is your primary category. We tell Claude CoWork to open Chrome, search the money keyword on Google Maps, pull the top 3 businesses in the map pack, and report back what primary category each of them has selected. Then we compare that to yours. Almost every local business owner picked their category off a hunch the afternoon they set the profile up and never looked again. If the 3 businesses beating you are all filed under one category and you are filed under another, Google will not consider you eligible for that search. You can build every backlink on the internet and it will not matter. You cannot win a race you were never entered into. Same prompt logic handles your business description and your services list. Claude pulls every top competitor's version, reads the structure and the keyword density, and writes yours to match what is already winning in your city. Step 3. The keyword gap audit. Normally, you would hand an AI your website, ask for a keyword gap analysis, and it would invent you a list. Here is what makes the data real. You give Claude CoWork an actual SEO tool. Open a trial account on Ahrefs or Semrush, log into it in your Chrome browser, and tell Claude to open Chrome and use it. Then you hand it your top 3 competitor domains. From there, it does exactly what I would do sitting in your office. It finds every keyword where those competitors rank between position 1 and 20, and you do not rank at all. But it goes one step further, and for a local business, this is the part that matters. It filters those keywords for local buying intent. Near me, emergency, best, local. Because when I run this manually, I always find competitors ranking for piles of informational keywords that will never generate a phone call. This prompt strips those out before you waste a month writing them. What comes back is a spreadsheet sorted by opportunity score. Not a pile of ideas, a ranked order of which pages to build first. Step 4. The money page audit. This is the step that found the biggest pocket of money on this account, and almost nobody runs it. Open Google Search Console. If you don't have it, it takes 10 minutes to set up and it's free. Pull the last 3 months, export all queries, and hand that file to Claude CoWork. What it hunts for is every page sitting between position 4 and position 15. Those pages earn you close to nothing today because the clicks live in the top 3. But they are not weak pages. Google already understands them and already ranks them. They are just parked. Let me put real numbers on it. Say you rank top 3 for 10 keywords and position 4 to 10 for another 70. If just 30 of those 70 move into the top 3, your traffic does not tick up. Your visitors, your leads, and your revenue roughly triple. That is the gold mine sitting under most local businesses. Claude goes to each parked page, works out exactly why it stalled, and hands you a priority action list of quick wins you can give straight to your content team. Step 5. The clean link strategy. Somebody will offer you 2,000 backlinks for a few $100s. Let me show you what 2,000 backlinks is actually worth. Take a competitor with 2,000 links pointing at them. First filter, do follow only, because a no follow link tells Google to pass no credit. Second filter, one link per domain, because if I link to you from my footer and my site has 100,000 pages, you just collected 100,000 backlinks from one website. Google was never going to count that. Those two filters alone take 2,000 links down to about 400. A 75% cut before we have even started being selective. Now the quality filter. The linking site needs a domain rating of at least 40, and it needs to be pulling at least 2,000 monthly organic visitors from Google itself. A link from a site nobody visits is not a link. It's a decoration. Apply that and 400 becomes 31. 31. That is the real number you are chasing, not 2000. And Claude CoWork runs that entire filter chain across every competitor automatically. Then sorts what survives into authority tiers so you know how many links you need at each level instead of just a meaningless total. One honest caveat before I wrap. Claude CoWork is a serious execution engine, but it is not perfect and it will hallucinate. I kid you not, it will confidently hand you a metadata rewrite that makes 0 sense for your industry. If you paste that live without reading it, you can damage rankings you already have. Use it for the tedious heavy lifting, but you stay the brain of the operation. Cross-question every recommendation. Ask why. Ask it to show you the source. So that is the full system. Build a brain, fix your Google business profile before your website, run the keyword gap audit against your top 3 competitors, mine your parked pages in Search Console, and filter your link targets down to the ones that actually count. If you want every prompt, template, and filter parameter we use to run this, drop the word blueprint in the comments and I'll send the entire stack to you for free. And if you would rather not spend the next month learning all of this yourself and you just want the results, we work with local businesses for 90 days and we guarantee you will rank higher, drive more organic traffic, and get consistent inbound leads. That is our promise. The link to book a strategy call with us at Alventra Marketing is in the description. On that call, we will pull up your current rankings live and show you exactly where the money is leaking out of your SEO every single month, whether you end up working with us or not. No pressure. Just a hard look at your numbers. If you found this valuable, hit the like button. It truly helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more AI and SEO breakdowns every week. I read every comment, so drop your questions below. I'll see you in the next one.